Where would Neverwhere be? Hello and welcome to Novel Narratives. I'm your host John, and this week we will be looking at Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere. Neverwhere is about a man named Richard Mayhew, who, after helping a girl out, is somehow transported to London below, an area basically below London that has all sorts of mystical creatures and people in it, and Neverwhere basically follows Richard's attempts to get back to his normal area of London. Now, I am a fan of Neil Gaiman, however, this book didn't quite work with me as well as some of his other works. Yes, it does have plenty of adventure in it, however, the plot seems to be a bit confusing at times. I would have liked to know exactly how Richard actually ended up in London below after he helped out that one girl. Some of the backstories to some of the characters can be kind of confusing, especially if you really don't pay attention. It will really come up and bite you. Also, this book was pretty much based on a TV show. I mean, Neil Gaiman wrote this book while the TV show was going on. I think he was also a writer on it. Hang on, let me check that. Yeah, Neil Gaiman actually was a writer on the show Neverwhere, and he wrote the book as a companion novel. I didn't want to get that wrong, so I hope you will you'll accept my apology. Like I said, though, there is some good storylines here, and Gaiman is a good writer. So I can't give it only 2 stars, but I can't give it 2.5. I'm gonna give it 2.25 stars because I didn't like the book quite as much as some other Neil Gaiman works, but it was still enjoyable in some parts. So 2.25. Next week, we will be looking at the first book in the Hunger Games trilogy. Oddly enough, it's called The Hunger Games. But that's about all we have time for this week on Novel Narratives. I'm John, and keep reading. See ya.